My name is Byron Porter. I currently work at Advex Corporation located in Hampton. My job title is Manufacturing Manager for the Light Fabrication Department. What I do is I come in every morning before the rest of the guys. I prep the shop to make sure things are running adequately. Any tools, any materials that they may need for the day, I take note of, and also get together a game plan for exactly what it is that we're going to do job-wise and flow-wise in our shop here at Advex to make it a better world, of course, for our customers out there. Advex has actually been my home for a little over 10 years now. We're actually embarking upon 11 years here at Advex. I was interviewed by the vice president twice and interviewed by my manager at that particular time at Advex when I first started. And the position that I was interviewed for was that of a sheet metal mechanic. Initially, I knew I would get some help as far as training from Advex, as they do with all of our employees, to make sure we have a smooth transition here. So coming in as a light fabrication mechanic under the title of sheet metal journeyman, I was elevated to floor supervisor within the first 30 to 60 days here at Advex. Once being blessed with that opportunity at Advex, as I started to see, they did this with a ton of people here at Advex, not just our building of light fabrication, but the whole company. I definitely enjoyed the role because it allowed me to work with every single person within our shop and get very personable with every single person within the light fabrication shop here for Advex. Once I took on that role, it still consisted of me coming in early and keeping a schedule. It still consisted of me coming in, checking extra paperwork for Advex to make sure every single individual out here on our floor was rolling with the plan that Advex actually put together for them in order to make a secure future, and also to evaluate other individuals to see the possibilities of their steps in climbing that ladder the same way I did within those first 30 to 60 days here at Advex. Sometimes that transition can take a little bit longer, but focusing on those who can help us out at Advex, and Advex helping those individuals out to move from a starting stage, no matter if it's a helper's table, no matter if you're in the forming department, if you're already a mechanic, there may be a slot you can move up to. We have a ton of welders that I work with. Some of those welders may say, hey, I want to go on into doing specialty welding, which Advex actually provides that performance enhancement training for those individuals to take those tests and get qualified in multiple levels around here to help our customers out and also to help the rest of the world, as we always say. Currently, we're in one of our final stages for some of our product around here that we do produce for various customers. This is what we call our final room, which is our powder coat room, one of our many coating areas that we do have. Some of the items that you see around here that have actually been powder coated white, this is in the stage it's going to be in when it actually is delivered to the customer in an effort to protect the product, give them a nice quality product as well after our QA department has inspected it before it comes back, and then our quality assurance department inspects it after it leaves this room just to make sure things are great. But we're currently embarked upon a journey where we have a system back here where you can hang parts, chemically clean these parts, or what we call chemically etching them, so that the powder coat will adhere to them. We actually have a powder coat oven, and all of this runs on a daisy chain that comes throughout this whole building of the room that we're in. We have an actual powder coat booth back here that's not cut on right now, but it does work 100%. Advex is definitely a place that believes in giving you that first time quality every single time we touch a part before you actually get that part. There are a ton of great experiences that I do share with every single employee that we have here. There's always going to be some type of future for employees here, but one of the ones that really touches me the most is an individual that you'll probably see somewhere in the shop, which I've had multiple. This gentleman came to us with no experience at all. What he had was a hunger to learn. He had a pleasant attitude, and he wanted to get the furthest place he possibly could go and see what this world was actually about when it came to supporting our customers here at Advex on the shipbuilding level. So with that individual, we actually began with him being at a helper's table, and he learned every single facet of what we do at a helper's table before he released himself to another position within the shop. This gentleman, when I tell you, Mr. Hunter Diggs, who works for Advex, was, gosh, so instrumental in not just moving himself along, but moving other individuals along in the shop. It made my time here with him super duper pleasant. He's got a very open mind that we definitely love here at Advex. It makes it a 100% pleasure to work with that gentleman. He's just one of many. And in those encounters with this Mr. Hunter Diggs, when I tell you he wants to grab every single piece of knowledge that I have, anyone that works in this particular shop for Advex, Light Fabrication, he grabs them, he grabs their knowledge, and he puts it to work, and he did it exponentially. And the people here are just so wonderful to work with. It's just the reality of things. We may not all see eye to eye, but as we grow and we mature, you're always learning a lesson on how to touch every single part of the world, not just in the industry of building things, but in the industry of growing mentally and physically yourself inside. So it's definitely been an emotional ride for all of us, but we love it. So I definitely want anyone who comes to Advex to understand, wherever you start, I can guarantee you it's not going to be where you finish at.
Hi, my name is Dexter Richardson. I'm Advex's Light Fab Shop Planner. All right, here at Advex, I am the Light Fab Shop Planner. What you see behind me here is our shop. Over here we have like welding stations. We have our helper areas. Advex employs many mechanics and welders and helpers in order to provide quality ventilation to the shipyard. Here at Advex, I started 12 years ago. I actually came in under a temp service for a few months. Upon proving myself, Advex gave me the opportunity to take on a permanent position, which was an awesome opportunity that they gave me. I then became a mechanic here, stayed in that position for about 3 to 4 years, and was offered the opportunity to become lead man, where I help organize the shop, help oversee and supervise the people in the shop and make sure that we had what we needed to keep the shop rolling fine. After that, I was actually offered a position as a planner of the shop, which I'm currently doing now. And with that, I'm also still helping with supervising, and I help my manager, Mr. Porter, and we work together to make sure that Advex continues to give a great quality product to our customers. Here at Advex, I definitely enjoy coming in every morning, and one thing I enjoy is the challenges that I face to come in and try and give a great product, and I look forward to my daily challenges of the work that's involved, and also working with my manager and all the people that work under us, and along with the upper management as far as the president of the company and our project manager. We work together great. We all have a great friendly relationship, and everything is great here at Advex. Working here at Advex, this is a professional environment. Everybody, our main goal is to give our customers a quality product, and we take our job seriously, we take our quality seriously, and we come in and do our best to give a great product every day. For those that are interested in working at Advex, when we receive a new employee, the first thing we want them to do is to feel comfortable that they're at a place that's professional, that's going to take care of them, and give them all the tools that they need to be successful here at Advex.
I'm Hunter Diggs. I'm a sheet metal former here at Advex Corporation. On a day-to-day basis, I form up sheet metal to speculations upon the blueprints that are called upon for specific steel, stainless, aluminum sheet metal in the flat. I've worked at Advex for about 4 years now. Ever since I was younger, I worked a restaurant job and decided to come to the time where I needed a change and something that was a little more challenging and a lot more accepting to the type of work that I want to do and accomplish in my life. So I took on the skill set of coming here and starting out as a helper and rising to the top through the people that I worked with, wanting to show me how to do these things that are more advanced in skill set, and that gave me the drive to want to rise up to the position that I'm at now and still continue to surpass the position that I am at now. Something that makes me want to stay here at Advex is the day-to-day challenges that come across in every situation that you have, is adapting to situational problems. And it gives new ways to do things and new challenges and ways to perfect yourself for the company and yourself for yourself. In the past, like I said, working with restaurants, coming here was the the more of a challenge, and within having quality and production. I took that from working in a restaurant and moving into the metal industry in the aspect of fabrication, which has given me ways to be creative in ways that I do things and handle them and to better myself every day with those things. I look forward to coming to Advex to be able to handle these new tasks at hand daily, to be able to see the production that I've made and the quality that I've enhanced on over time for this ventilation duct that goes onto these naval vessels upon the specialty jobs and the ventilation duct that I'm able to fabricate every day. Here over at Advex, it's always family work. It's something that I have grown with over the years. It's very, very smooth, fast-paced, but it is always willing to have somebody help you upon those ways to work together as a team. I would say keep your head up and keep your head in the game, because that determination and that what you put forth towards that work is how it's going to come out. So if you want to rise up, keep your head in the game and stay on point, and you'll always have someone there to guide you along in this type of trade, because even being green and learning these new things, there's always a better way to do it, and you'll always have that helping hand from those who care. So why don't you come on down to Advex and get you some?
Yeah, my name is Austin Lackey, and I'm a sheet metal former and light fab at Advex Corporation. On a daily basis at Advex, look at the board and find out which jobs are hotter or which jobs are due sooner than the other ones, and I read blueprints and form the raw material to the dimensions in the blueprints. I've worked at Advex for about 1.5 years. Before Advex, I worked in restaurants and kitchens, busboying, cooking. Definitely something that's kept me wanting to come back to work every day at Advex is the possibility for learning something new every day, doing something different every day. I feel like I haven't quite reached my ceiling here yet, so I feel like there's still so much to expand on and learn from various different people that I work with, co-workers, mentors. It's a really comfortable learning situation. Yeah, a recent project that I worked on, I had a big diameter squared around, and looking at the blueprints, just wasn't looking quite right. So what I had in front of me, so co-worker Dan had came and helped give me a look at it and showed me the ropes a little bit more on it, since he's seen a lot more than I have. Yeah, I'm excited to come to work every day and do something different every day. But every time I do whatever it is that I'm doing for the day, I kind of keep an idea of how much I did the last time, how long it took me, how well they looked, and I just try to, every day when I come in, I try to just better myself a little bit, and I just really look forward to coming to work and the opportunities that I do have here. Yeah, there's really not much relation in my current job at Advex and previous jobs that I've attained. But that's what I really like about working here, is it's a lot different than what I was used to, and all the possibilities really drew me in, and I was just so drawn to learning as much as I could, as fast as I could. And at other jobs, a lot of the promotions happen based off of like a tenure, like how long you work there. But at Advex, it's all production based. The faster you learn, the more you retain, the faster you move up. Yeah, here at Advex, I would describe it as the work that we do. It's all teamwork. Everybody contributes to the job at hand, and it touches just about every single one of us before it hits the door. So teamwork makes the dream work.
Love it. Okay, for real, this is the last question. There's somebody new that's coming in. It's their first day on the job. What is something that you feel like would be important to share with that new hire, or some advice that you would give them as a new employee?
Advice that I would give a new employee at Advex would be to just really stay focused and try to absorb as much information as you can. everybody here, they'll have no problem giving it to you. It's on you to absorb it and retain the information and learn as much as you can.